Okay. She says she's ready and then she does this.
I know. Are we going?
Yeah.
Are we even?
I was, like,
Look,
waiting.
my head's cut off. You didn't even care about me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jess. You already know the deal, but we got the best guest ever. Like the honorary guest of this channel.
Not the
right
best
here.
guest ever.
Like, literally the best. I had to make this happen because I'm considered y'all's big gay sister, but this one's like,
I'm the big gay sis.
that's like the champ right here. And then you have almost 8 years or so on me.
Oh shit, I don't even know.
No, not that many.
Yeah, don't even do all that. Listen, I'm just a little bit older, you know? I was leaving high school when she was coming in. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
I don't
but
even
you
know.
came out.
Late, like 26, 27.
So I feel like we have like almost same age of being gay because I came out 22.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's why I started making YouTube videos because I was mad that I didn't come out earlier.
That's what I did.
God. 22 is way earlier than me, though. I was a grown woman out of college still in the closet.
I thought I was late.
God. But I didn't have YouTube.
And then I had you.
Thanks. Glad to be there for you. See, that's why I'm the big sis.
Exactly. So we just
Yeah.
passing it down. But
Yeah.
I wanted to answer your guys' questions about baby gay stuff because now the generation coming can learn.
Baby gay. I feel like even when I started to try to test the waters and go to gay clubs, you know, being grown, it was hard because I feel like because I was like really different, very STEMish, and there was like no STEMs out here. I feel like I got a lot of like negativity and people hating on me. When I did start to come out and be into myself, I felt like the older lesbians didn't embrace me. They were actually like not supportive and kind of rude to me until I got bigger than them. And then they were like, what's up? You know what I mean? That's like the opposite of what I want to do. Like everyone that's coming up and doing stuff, I want to be there, support, see how I can help because I wish I had that.
That's interesting because I didn't have negative stuff like that. For me, it was just like, yeah, like, you know, just we knew.
Yeah.
Like, we were waiting for this and it was just like, oh, and I didn't like.
Oh, you mean like your family, people around you, they already knew?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Did they do it for you?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. They were just like, oh, okay, and, you know, like, and I did the most dramatic thing ever where I told them that I was like, I had cancer, and then I was like, okay, joking, I'm just gay. I'm so dramatic. I don't know. I just felt like telling him something really terrible and then telling him something not as terrible. Like, hey, guess what? I like punani.
See that?
You
That
know?
might be a good way to do it if you guys are scared. Like,
Don't do that. No, please don't do that. Was the stupidest thing ever. And one of my friends tried to fight me because she was really nervous because she didn't hear anything about me being gay after that. She's like, are you okay? I feel like a good way to do that now is like kind of just bringing up subject. There's so much gayness around that you can even bring up stuff like, oh, hey,
That's
did
what
you
I'm saying.
see such and such? What do you think of this couple? Prince
and we
TV.
both provide that content for you guys to just
Throw on one of our videos and see what's up.
I would just probably go towards people that you know would be more comfortable first. Like I went to my friends first, I went to my sister first. I already knew they'd be fine. The harder people you get there later, but then you can ask if they're already cool, then you can ask them to help you if they already have that relationship with the person you're trying to reach out to.
Make sure you do it when you're like really ready because some people's reactions will try to throw you off. Make sure like you know what's up, you're confident, so you just have that face on like, I wish you would say something about what I'm about to say right now. But majority of the people in my family, I told from the internet, from YouTube. I'm out now, you know what I mean?
And now you're Amber's Closet. I actually put a couple videos out, posted about my first girl, because that's how I came out, was to a woman. I just came out and was automatically in a relationship.
That's how it goes.
I came out because I saw her on Instagram and I was like, oh, she's really pretty. And I was like, wait a second, she's putting hard eyes in my pictures. I feel like I like this. And then I was like, for a month, I was like playing with that emotion. And then I just sat down one day and I was like, I think I'm gay. I think I'm gonna respond to her. And I did. And turns out she was a whole crazy psychotic.
And that ends up being everybody's first experience
Literally.
too. And that's what we need to talk about because babe gays, we need y'all to know ahead of time that some semi-gay will probably find you first and ruin your life and break your heart. I mean, that happens first, but just know that that's part of like the jumping in process. You know what I mean? I hate it here.
Your emotions are gonna be like, oh my God, just don't dive.
Just don't fall in love
Oh my
because
God.
you won't be able to help it because you're gonna be like, oh my God, this feeling is so great. I'm so comfortable. I love this woman. It's a girl. Her lips are so soft. Oh my God, she smells good. I want to lay with her and be with her all the time. And then she gets crazy and you know,
Psychotic.
and then decides that like, oh, you were a phase. I'm done, and never calls you again. And you're just like, wait, I thought we were in love. No, it happens to everybody though. Mine, she was a Pisces, so she was automatically really stingy and selfish and rude. And like, yeah, she broke my heart, but I got her back. So
Oh, and then did you break hers?
yeah.
Mine was not like that because I was with her for a year and a half and I went from here to back to the East Coast for her and I moved in with her and everything and then
Damn.
6 months later that's when we broke up. I learned in therapy the last day of our couples therapy that the whole time she was envious of me, who I was as a person.
Oh my God, that's
wanted
the
to be me.
worst. Oh my gosh.
Why they gotta be crazy? That's
Why?
and they gotta fuck with us, like the newest
Yeah,
one,
the
like,
nicest ones.
Like-
I'm sweet, yo. Why you come do that to
like,
me?
I came out at 30. Where do you start?
You start where anybody else starts, really. Maybe get out and mingle and meet some people, go to some events.
I think both of our channels combined has very good information, and then there's just a lot more information accessible to you. Definitely watch the L Word, like that's the lesbian handbook. Everybody should watch that. Like just stuff that's like gonna immerse you in this community, and don't put your age on top of the expectation where you should be, because
Absolutely.
everybody has a time.
I was just DMing a woman that was 65 and just came into herself. I had a woman that came out on my channel at 55, so you're ahead of the game. It's fine. Everybody has their own journey, so just embrace that and you're gonna be good.
What if you're a baby bi? What if you don't feel gay enough?
Coming out as bisexual seems a little bit easier because it seems more accepted by people. Like they're just like, oh, okay, because like
You're only half gay.
there is some bad stigma from the gays with bisexuals thinking that they're selfish, they need to pick one or something like that.
Even in my aspect, when I came out to my mom, she was like, are you sure you're not bi? But also, when you're feminine and you're bisexual, it's a little bit harder. I've had this discussion saying that feminine women have to approach us because it's not like we're gonna know either. Take your time, build up the confidence to do so, because we don't have a sign yet to be like, you? Are you?
It is really hard, and unfortunately that's one thing that more masculine women have over feminine women is that we present as gay most of the time. Like feminine women have to come out more often, like every day.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side of that, we get a lot of negativity because men might feel uncomfortable with our masculinity, or
It's already there.
yeah, come up to us, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little wink or something, because sometimes I don't know, majority of the time.
The eyes are for me. Or sometimes I use a friend.
I try to use a friend too.
What's something that changed drastically after coming out?
My confidence. When you know yourself and you come out and you're so confident in who you are, then nobody can hurt you. Because I'm like, excuse you, do you know who I am?
For me, it was that missing key of like what I needed. It honestly brought me to like what I needed to do in life for my career.
Same.
Literally.
Having that confidence helps you in whatever career, whatever field,
That's
or
right.
anything that you're in.
I think it's like a flex. Like if you're like the only lesbian in some field,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
And that's why I always want to support all the lesbians. Somebody's got to give them their flowers and let them know, like, you really are paving the way right now for others. You are an inspiration.
This
And
one
if we
right
did
here.
that more for each other, then we'd have more of us out there.
Confidence in bed, intimacy, dealing with your first time with a woman.
For me, I just knew right away what to do, because I was just like, I'm supposed to be here. This is what I'm supposed to be
Right, just
doing.
like this.
I just started figuring it out right away, because I'm like, oh, this makes sense of what I would like. So let me try to do that and see how she feels.
All right.
And I was successful.
I was a little nervous because for me, she had to fly to me, so like I would meet her in person, so I had some time to like prep. And I remember watching like a very like informative porn video, but it was like a woman sitting there narrating as a woman ate another woman out.
What?
I don't remember. I'll never forget this. And she was like describing what she was doing as she was doing, and like camera was like the right angle.
You need to find the link and send it out. That's,
I'll never-
that's
that's
one
an
thing
old
I would
one.
say no on, is watching
I
lesbian
know.
porn.
I
Because
never
lesbian
would.
porn is not made for lesbians.
No.
It's made for straight people, because they be doing all this extra crazy, like hitting each other and stuff. Like, no, we
hella
need to.
moany and-
If you need more on like how to give head or strap stuff, I have videos on that.
Being vocal that you're not very experienced is important. A lot of people are just like respectful of that. Like, oh, it's okay. Was yours good?
I think I did well on her. I don't remember her doing that great on me for a while.
Oh no, really?
I made it work, but wow.
If you had a great experience, that's good for you.
Yeah.
How do we talk to girls? How do we do it?
Oh my.
Have you ever?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Because I'm shy, right? So I'll approach once I get the eyes, or if I'm drunk, you know what I mean? It's like I'll make my way over and just be like, yo, what's up? You know, and see where it goes from there, you know? I don't go in the DMs and I don't check mine, because most of them are private pages anyway.
No, I know that irks you so much.
Oh my God.
How am I even know who I'm talking to?
Yeah.
What do you expect from that?
Like, what do you think?
There's a couple times I can vividly remember approaching women, but it was like on some goofy shit or like
Yeah.
a dare.
Especially if you and your homie are on the same page, so then you'd be like, hey, what's up?
Yes.
We're here,
No,
we're
that's exactly what I
fun,
did.
we're
Yeah,
the
yeah,
party.
yeah.
But don't be creepy.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of masculine that do way too much. Like,
Yeah,
and you're putting so much
absolutely.
of a bad image on us. Just being like very approachable, that's a very just a comfortable way from women in general. At least most of them know that we're women, so then they're like, okay, you're not a man. It's like, it's good. Take a breath.
I am so tired of seeing people put on this facade like, oh, what's
Right.
up, my? And I'm over here like, at the bar with 2 drinks trying to find someone to give it to.
How do we meet them? Are they in the club or online?
I'm not a DM slider.
She's too popular for that, I guess.
No, I'm scared. I literally am so scared of rejection. So unless you like
shit.
give me a wink or something, I just won't even try.
I don't think a lot of people expect that of you.
I know, they think I'm a player and they think
Yeah.
I'm out here in girls' faces.
Well, we work together, so I edit her YouTube videos, ironically. So,
Thank God
when
for
we-
you. Well, I was in the club with like some LA lesbians, right? And some people were like really weird with us or whatever. And then you just came up, you're like, hey, so I edit videos. I watch some of your videos and I can edit better than that. And
basically.
way
I
that it
forgot
came
about
out of your
this.
mouth, your eyes went, oh, I didn't mean to say it like that. You know, but I just went, turned around, I was like, take my fucking number. Let's get this going. Like, first of all, I want to work with other queers, right? That's like number one. I would love to work with people that like actually seen my content before because that makes it easier. And then someone that's confident in their yeah, absolutely. Take my number. Let's go. What are you doing tomorrow? You don't remember?
No.
It was so funny because your eyes went, I didn't mean to say it like that.
I feel like a lot of reasons why you probably don't have success with women because they're intimidated. And I get that too. Like people are like, oh, I feel so intimidated by you. And I'm like, it's like maybe my resting bitch face, I don't know. Like
Yeah, I know. I heard I had one too.
I have a mean one.
Yeah.
How do I get rid of the feeling that my attraction to women is inherently predatory? I actually feel like I feel weird sometimes. So I'm like, I don't want to ever put women in a position that men put them in and make them feel that way. So I just sometimes I'm just like, I don't even want to make her uncomfortable, so I'm just not even gonna try.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I'm so hesitant too, because as a masculine woman, you're received differently. Just people do the most sometimes. And that's one of the things that I never want a woman to feel is uncomfortable or like I'm coming at them and being a predator because
we both have been feminine presenting. We know what that feels like too. So it's like I don't even ever want that person to feel that way.
Yeah. And I think it's really just you trusting in yourself and knowing that you have good intentions and hoping that other people will feel those good intentions. Because there's a difference between me being like, yo, you fine as shit,
Right,
mom,
like in their
damn. And then me being like, yo, queen, you're beautiful. Like,
Right.
I love your energy. And that works for me. Sometimes, like, just leaving them with that. Walk the fuck away. And then watch what happens. They might just be like, they're gonna end up looking at you from across the room all night and little salt bays and then leave a trail and walk away. And don't just compliment yourself. It's that too, coming up and be like, hey, yo, me, myself, I do this.
God.
I'm this way. Come up and learn about her and give her some compliments.
Yeah, that's the best way to flirt. Use context clues and then you use those to get to the place where you want to get whatever your intentions are, you know?
Boom. There it is.
Do all lesbians like straps? No.
Talk to the person. Yo, I'm so tired
A lot of these
of
are like
masculine or
communication.
whoever just pulling out straps on anybody that they've used on everybody. Everybody's different. You never know the sizes and what they're able to take or whatever. You might, hurt somebody out here.
I emphasize lesbians because lesbians, especially the feminine, like don't usually, in my experience.
Yeah. You know what? It's so crazy. It's been like kind of the opposite for me. I've found that like my more straight women that I date end up liking oral more when they were the opposite before. And then lesbians end up liking penetration, but mostly like fingers. But I personally enjoy fingers more because you can hit the spots, you know?
She's big on this.
I'm big on the spots. It's weird when people don't want to have the talk.
I'm really comfortable with sex. I've been with a lot of women that feel like they've been used, so they're just like, I have to withhold what's good. I'm gonna let you take your time, but that's on you.
You're lost.
Exactly. How do we make the first move and how do we be confident when it gets down to it? Why do we always have to make the first move? I'm annoyed.
I'm triggered. I like them making the first move
Yes.
towards that, then I'll take over. Because we know we can be aggressive. And knowing that you want it or you want me makes it easier to know that, oh, okay, we're on the same page. Let's do this.
How do I finally get over the one who put it on me too good?
Ooh. I know, right? How do we do it?
That shit is so. I think that's why people are in toxic stuff because the sex is so good. And then
I
you're
know.
Like, you're tied to that amazing sex.
And it'd be like one thing and then everything else sucks and you're still like, I can't stop thinking about it. I can't get over it.
Like usually that's when that happens. It's like I exposed you. Now it's your turn to go find what you deserve because it's not me. Like just not clicking. The other way around, I have to like really hold it together. Like, something that's just gonna keep me out of my head and like not focus on that because I'll have flashbacks and I'll just be I think the biggest thing for me is just thinking about all the negative stuff. That way you're just not caught up in that like, oh, so good. Because,
Yeah.
was it?
And do that for a good amount of time, but not like the whole time. Focusing on the negative, I wasn't learning from the situation like I was supposed to. So then like tap into remembering why the situation is not good for you and then finding that balance of being like, oh, okay, from this, I'm gonna not put myself in this situation. Taking that in and being like, oh, okay, I like this about the situation. Now I'm gonna find another situation with this plus more.
My style is such trash. How do I dress the way I want to dress on an 18-year-old budget?
At the end of the day, I found myself in what I'm comfortable in. What you feel confident in going out in and what you feel like you're not pulling up.
I think clothes are big for us, like in our just general presence and confidence. Like we just gotta have like a little warm up to when you have an outfit. Look at myself all in those types of angles and like dance around a little bit, like see how I feel, and then I can like adjust from there. Because the worst feeling is when you're out and then it's like, this wasn't it.
Yeah.
But then also having a really established wardrobe is important. You have like good basics, you have good things, you know like this is my shirt. Maybe shopping with someone who's like a bit more experienced. For me, it was just a lot of experimenting. Like I just went through so many layers of just like, this shit don't work. Even down to like colors.
If you're able to like kind of laugh at some of the ups and downs that we have along the way and just like learn and grow and like just be like, all right, I'm out here doing it, I'm trying, like you'll get to a really good place with yourself.
It's really important to be around people that are more confident or like whatever and have the things that you want. That way you can get there because you need that in your circle and you need that vision in front of you. Even if you don't have that, even just like watching videos every day or like following people exclusively that you just want to kind of like embody that energy from. Watching this one helped me, get more confident when I was younger and I didn't have that representation around me.
We have to put space sometimes between the people that we grew up with and our friends and family, but we have chosen family too that are there and ride for us. And
I don't know, it just feels good when like a lot of us are together at the same time. It does. Like, all the gays are together, like it just feels
great. If we were in any other city and there were stud dancers on, the studs wouldn't have came to the stage. But we were there, ready for y'all.
Don't tell them.
Put in right here. Let's see this one dancing, okay? I came to the strip club to see this one. All right.
That's real support. And that made me feel even better. I was like, I got friends here. Like, are gay clubs worth it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the best kind of club you could ever
go
to.
My gosh. The first bunch of gay clubs that I went to were all mostly gay male, and just the energy and just happiness and the vibe, it helps you like be like, oh my God, yes, I want this for my life. I want to dance around and be free.
The energy's so good. It's not just dancing, it's like a community, it's family sometimes. There's been a lot of fights, a lot of things that should not be in these safe spaces that have destroyed us. It does get to a point where it's like dangerous and that's not okay. And it's just crazy that seeps into spaces where it's like all about being safe and that's what it's supposed to be.
If you guys have any other questions that you feel like that we didn't answer for the baby gays, the babies that just came out of the closet, definitely leave them in the comments because I'll take a look, but definitely this one can create some more videos off of things that you need to know more of.
Man. Thank you for doing this.
Of course, you already know, I'm here.
Like, I'm so honored. Like, oh my God.
You're crazy. The mutual love and respect is there.
That's what's up.
Should we hug?
Thanks, man. All right, y'all.
I'm so awkward. I love to love, Give me a hug. Shoot.